Welcome to the ISC Sports Network for an afternoon tilt featuring the Rossville Hornets and the Faith Christian Eagles. Today's game brought to you by Dangender Funeral Home, putting family first. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Mulberry Telecommunications, your local hometown fiber provider. Rossville Consolidated Schools, achieve, learn, lead, and inspire. The Frankfort Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting in the barn wedding of your dreams. Welcome to the Dangender Funeral Home pregame show, putting family first. Alongside my great partner, the great Kristen Hazley, I'm John Natale. And Kristen, we just saw 6-0 Rossville on Thursday. They look good, improved their record to 7-0. But they have quite the test this time. It's not that North White played bad, just a little bit overwhelmed. They had a great first quarter, but Faith Christian 3-2, 1-0 in the conference. Might going to be a little better matchup this afternoon.
Yeah, I think we'll see a pretty competitive match this afternoon. You know, you talked about North White put on a great first half performance, went into halftime really even there with Rossville. But today, you said it, Faith Christian, a little bit of a better record. Still a similar style as far as there's one key player that Rossville is going to need to worry about, and we'll get to that later. But I would expect, obviously, a much more competitive game here this afternoon.
It's our first look, brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance, and you just touched on it, Kristen. Faith Christian relies on number 31, Joanna Hayes, averaging almost 24 points a contest. She can put the ball in the cylinder, but what do they have to do to overcome Rossville, who is just so well balanced?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. Even if Joanna Hayes doesn't get her usual 24 points, there's still a way for Faith Christian to stay in this matchup, and that's things like music, Bolton getting going early, trying to find some space, spacing out that Rossville defense, and making it difficult to guard and shut down just one player.
Our keys to victory, brought to you by Tier 1 Meat Company, where every cut is elite and every customer is family. Kristen, I know you put together 3 key ones. What are they?
Yeah, number one for Rossville, make Faith Christian pick their poison. If they load up on Burkle, can you let O'Brien or Gorbett feast and have a big game like we saw on Thursday night? Secondly, I think for Faith Christian, you've got to win the hustle stats. You've got to compete on the boards. You've got to win every loose ball, and you have to limit turnovers. And finally, stay out of foul trouble. This is for both squads. You know, obviously Rossville, a bit more depth, a bit more scoring depth for sure. But if you're Rossville, can you get Joanna Hayes in trouble, foul trouble? Can you get, someone like Gorbett maybe in early foul trouble, and Burkle even better? So that's one way to even out this match.
When we come back, we'll take a quick break. We'll have starters, and then we will have 32 minutes of basketball between the Rossville Hornets and the Faith Christian Eagles. You'll be watching it on the ISC Sports Network.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
If you haven't signed up for Mintel Fiber Optic Internet from Mulberry Telecommunications, then you're missing out. We have various packages to choose from and speeds up to a gig. Not to mention each package includes a Wi-Fi 6 wireless router and access to our Mintel Smart Home app, giving you complete control of your network backed by our award-winning customer service. Go ahead and dance till your heart's content in whatever reality you want, even if it's virtual. Mulberry Telecommunications offering the best gig in town. Sign up today at Mintel.net and experience the Mintel difference.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Back on the campus of Faith Christian High School in Lafayette, Indiana, where the Eagles are hosting the Rossville Lady Hornets. Let's have a look at our starters for this afternoon. First, for the Rossville Lady Hornets, it's going to be Victoria Vanderwall, the junior, then Allie Elliott, Addie Gorbett, Mallory O'Brien, the freshman, and Ava Burkle. For head coach Jennifer Jacoby, now in her third year with a 36-20 record for the Lady Hornets. And on the other side, Bob Kaplinger in his second year at 12-15. He's got Hannah Bolton, the senior, Kaya Stillings, Grayson Musick, Julia Smart, and then we mentioned her before, the 24-point averager, Johanna Hayes. I just think I made up a word there. Averager? Is that even right?
It makes sense.
Let's check dictionary.com for that one. But the last meeting between these two teams, it was Faith Christian, no, actually earlier this year on the second half of the 2024-25 campaign. It was the Eagles 52-45 back on January 20th. But these two teams, the series belongs to Rossville 15-5. Not a deep history, but in other sports, especially this year, they had themselves a little bit of a clash in the semi-state final as Faith Christian knocked off Rossville in volleyball 3-1. And Faith Christian would end up as the state runner-ups as they lost to Trinity Lutheran, the Cougars, but finished with a 31-5 record. That is incredible.
Yeah, and you said it, John, probably about half these players were on the volleyball court a couple months ago, so could be a bit of a rivalry brewing between these two teams.
A few soccer players on the roster under the recognition of head coach David Ongaro. 6 soccer players, and they lost in the regional soccer final to a then undefeated Lapel team. So they can get it done in other sports. Let's see if they can get it together in this 2025-26 varsity girls basketball campaign. It is Rossville in those dark gray uniforms. Almost looks like an alternate away jersey, the Color Rush jerseys in the NFL. And the tip is controlled by Faith Christian right out of the gate. And off the iron, no good. Haste was had it already, but misses the first little floater of the afternoon. And here's Rossville down in the post. Ava Burkle first on the board. She averages close to 13 contest.
Yeah, great sign for Rossville, able to find the ball down to Burkle on the block early.
Ace gets it in the corner. They're working the top of the perimeter. In the deep corner. Actually, Liz Bryan on the court, number 2. Little change in personnel. Here's a 3-ball deep and cans it. Kaya Stillings nails a triple. And Faith Christian with an early 3-2 lead.
Yeah, nice look by Stillings. She's that senior guard. The more of those shots she can make, the better spacing out of that Rossville defense, and that'll play a lot in favor of Faith Christian.
Quick foul on Kaya Stillings. On the far wing, now deep pocket. That's O'Brien. She'll kick it out to Vanderwall. And now back here is Elliott on the elbow, and she got tangled up with Haste.
Yeah, you see Faith Christian in a bit of a 2-1-2 zone early on, keeping Haste in that middle spot, kind of right by the free throw line, able to deny a lot of inside passes with that zone.
Down low, good look, and one. Great look from the freshman. Or actually, that was Addie Gorbett up there with the nice pass down low.
Yeah, great awareness by Gorbett here. She just finds, let's see, Allie Elliott there on the block. Great finish by Elliott. Gets the contact, goes to the line.
Can't complete the three-point play as Julia Smart tracks down the rebound. And Rossville with a 1-point advantage. Here's Haste. And she'll swing it over to Julia Smart. Working right on that logo. Three-two zone for the Lady Hornets. Here's Haste. Good backdoor cut. That was a great look from Haste to Julia Smart. Couldn't get it to go, but Smart will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and you see right there why Haste is so good. She draws the defender and knows that means someone on the other side is open. A great pass over there to Julia Smart. Gets the foul.
And can't get it. One of the dings in Smart's game is the free throw percentage, only at 25%. See if she can split the pair. And cannot. Almost an offensive rebound. Ball let loose. And Hornets come away with it. Thought about the three. Skip pass. Here's O'Brien. In and out. Oh, she got it. The friendly roll. So Mallory O'Brien picking up where she left off on Thursday night. Game high 19 points for the freshman.
Yeah, she had a great game on Thursday night and was the difference in that second half against North White.
Here's Haste on the dribble drive into the lane. Not sure if that would have been continuation or not, but she's going to go to the line. Today's game brought to you by Frankfurt Eagles Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfurt Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on what they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfurt. Good look down low. Haste with a nice dig.
Yeah, beautiful move by Haste on the block with a shot fake and then an easy lay-in for two.
That's the junior's first two, and she comes back with the steal. All the way down the lane on the kick out. On the baseline. Here's Hayes for three. Off the iron, no good. Chased down by Gorbett. And not the best foul right there from Kaya Stillings.
Yeah, and you see there why Haste, already you can see her court awareness is a super high basketball IQ, able to pop out to the open three, really good at moving to give her teammates some space.
Down low, and once again, Haste there. She's a soccer player, so she's got those quick feet. Kristen, you can appreciate that.
Quick feet, quick hands.
On the outlet, three ball, got it.
Yeah, poor defensive rotation there from Faith Christian. Just leaves her wide open in the corner. She's not going to waste that one.
Adeline Farley off the bench, and she does what she does best, shoot that triple. Haste, too heavy. That's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Lady Hornets basketball.
Yeah, on Thursday we saw Rossville play a North White team that was similar in the fact that they had one player that did a majority of the scoring. They were able to shut her down brilliantly in the second half. Going to have a little bit more issues doing that tonight to Joanna Hayes, and you can kind of see why. She's a bit more athletic, a bit more dynamic than we saw from Autumn Rife on Thursday.
How about that? Adeline Farley used the three-point arc to her advantage, got the pump fake, and able to take it in, looking for the end one.
I love that. She attacks the paint with some pace, not worried about the defenders, and focuses on the little floater. Nice touch.
Can't sink the free throw, but she's leading the way for the Lady Hornets with 5 off the bench. The lead is 7. To the cup, the kick out. And here's Haste. Stillings over to working that left wing. And Music going to bring it back out. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
That's that two-man game that they'll want to go back to a lot. Music and Haste.
Here is Haste, guarded by Gorbett. Under 4. Haste with the basketball. Now back to Stillings. Eating up some clock on this possession. Here's a 3-ball. Left it way long. But on the rebound is Liz Bryan. Ball on the ground, and it's picked up by Vanderwall. Haste picks her up half court. Vanderwall gets it. Here's a 3. Good. Mallie O'Brien just continues to impress. And she's up to 6.
I love the confidence that O'Brien has from behind the arc. You know, it started Thursday, and you said it. She's just carrying on that hot shooting to this afternoon.
The lead now double digits at 10. Here's a 3-ball. Off the side of the iron by Music. That ball will casually go out of bounds. Rossville basketball. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first. Here's a 3. In and out, no good. Haste with the rebound. On the bounce, here's Haste. The kick out. Good ball movement. Bryan tries it. Didn't hit the rim at all. Ball on the ground. Going to have a jump ball. And it's going to go in favor of Rossville.
Yeah, not a bad shot there by Liz Bryan. She's open. Not sure if it was a little rushed on the shot, but a good look. One of the better ones they've had so far.
Oh, O'Brien tried to find a tight window, couldn't get through it. Haste on the good basketball.
Yeah, Stillings, great job just knowing that Haste is coming up behind her. Easy little bounce pass for the lay-in from Haste.
O'Brien in control. That's Farley. Got tangled up with Music and she walked. Autumn Pascal will see the court for the first time, the senior guard. Softball player for head coach Chris Gorbett. Here's Bryan on the wing. She'll get it into the corner. Stillings with it. And they'll swing it. All the way to Music. She's thinking about it from NBA range. On the corner, Haste. Music on the drive. Here's a 3-ball. Off the back iron, no good. And Burkle ends up with the basketball.
Yeah, Faith Christian doing a nice job right now cleaning up on the defensive boards.
Going to be a block.
Faith Christian's offense kind of struggling to get going right now. A lot of looks from behind the three-point arc. But what I do like is they're getting Haste a lot of touches and some nice spots on the court.
Today's game brought to you by Dane Gendel Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dane Gendel Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment from you to honor your loved one. For more info on their services and community involvement, please visit danegenda.com. Dane Gendel Funeral Homes, where they put family first. Burkle can't hit the second free throw. Going to be out of bounds. It will be Eagles basketball. Lead 9.
Good job by Faith Christian there, guarding the high ball screen and denying the two-man game.
Haste. Straightaway 3. In and out, no good. Haste there with the rebound. Poked away. Ball on the ground, and Rossville comes up with it. On the bounce, O'Brien. Had an open Pascal underneath. Just couldn't complete it.
Great hustle by both teams there on the loose ball. Haste just dribbles the power dribble off her foot there. Credit Rossville, a nice job getting the transition game there. Just a little bit hard on the final pass.
Music with the basketball. Under a minute. Patiently waiting. The ball ends up in Hayes' hands. Working a double team. Good up and under move, and then got rejected. Did everything right until she put the basketball in the air. Here's the three. Off the iron, no good. Chased down by Farley. 30 seconds. Ball tipped away. Here come the Eagles. Haste out in front. Good pump fake.
Yeah, great awareness there. Lets the defender go flying by and then finishes it.
She's got 6. The lead's 7. 15 seconds. Skip pass. Pascal will get it back up top. 10 left on the clock. Burke will need some help off her leg. Today's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, offering free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help them with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking or vaping cessation, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. At the end of one, it's the Rossville Hornets 16-9 over the hometown Faith Christian Eagles. We got 8 more minutes of basketball coming up in the second quarter on the ISC Sports Network.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.
Today's game brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn. Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. They provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Also want to give a shout out to Tier 1 Meat Company. My goodness, ended up in that shop. I almost had to take out a second mortgage at Tier 1 Meat Co. They take pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork, the kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and fuels families with real flavor. From custom processing to mission-ready catering, they bring the firepower to elevate every meal and every moment. Founded by vets, every cut is elite, and every customer is family. Step into Tier 1 at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora, or visit them online at tier1meatco.com. Faith Christian starts off with the basketball. It's Grayson Musick. And then ball hands and Joanna Haste.
Yeah.
Look down low, just too high for Grayson Musick. Turnover, and it's Rossville basketball.
An interesting thing to keep your eye on here in the second quarter. We saw towards the end of the first quarter, Haste looked a little bit winded on the defensive end. I mean, credit that to a lot of use, but also Rossville's doing a nice job of making her work a lot on the defensive end.
Vanderwall tries it. Had an open look, couldn't hit it. On the follow, O'Brien missed it. Chased down in the corner by Hayes, and here come the Eagles. 3 ball from the wing. Off the iron, no good. And chased down by Stillings. Throws it very high to Smart. And she'll get in the hands of Hayes. Good swing on the baseline. Hayes going to try it. In and out, no good.
Again, it's just Musick and Haste on that left side, working that Rossville defense, going inside to out.
O'Brien with it. 3-2 zone by the Eagles to start out this second quarter. Down low, Burkle, too easy.
So easy there for Burkle, and it's a great understanding by Rossville of how they're rotating in that 3-2 zone. A nice job to extend the defense and leave Burkle open on the block.
She has 5, had 12 on Thursday. Stillings with it, into the hands of Smart. 18-9, the largest lead has been 10. Hayes controlling at the logo. Now she'll bring it to the right wing. Some patience from the Eagles. Musick with the basketball. Trying to work the 2-man. Hayes got it. The handoff. Music. Down in the paint. Hayes with the basketball on the block. Trying to go to work. Had Smart down low, got tied up.
Yeah, nice, very patient, methodical possession there for Faith Christian. And again, it's the awareness that anytime Juliana Hayes gets the ball on the block, she's going to have the double team coming. She just knows that that weak side should be open and tries to find the final pass there.
The freshman Taylor Hill, number 1, enters the contest for head coach Bob Kaplinger. Hayes with the turnaround jumper. I think someone got a hand on that. Ball came up way short. Here comes Rossville, up 9. O'Brien going to try it and leave her wide open and forget about it. She's got 9.
She has not missed from behind the three-point arc yet this game. That's something. It is an excellent weapon for Rossville.
Straightaway 3. Music couldn't get the answer. Tipped out of bounds. Rossville basketball.
For as hot as O'Brien has been, Music has been just as cold from behind the arc.
Timeout by Faith Christian. Today's game brought to you by Rossville Schools. At Rossville, they rank number 1 in safety, lead the county in academics, and have achieved remarkable success in the athletic, agricultural, and fine arts programs. Come see why Rossville Schools is number 1 across the board in and around the community. Visit rcsd.k12.in.us for more info or call them at 765-379-2990 and set up an on-site visit. John Natali, Kristen Hazley, Sean Walker, Adam Clendenning in with you this afternoon at this 2 o'clock start, which is very fitting. I think there's some sort of football game going on tonight. I mean, there's a few. Can't remember who are the 2 teams playing or what the event is.
Don't travel about an hour south of here. You'll find out real quick.
I know it's in downtown Indianapolis. I believe at Lucas Oil Stadium. Something big, what is it, Big 16 now? Or
something like that, yeah.
Big 37, whatever it is. The Indiana Hoosiers in the Big Ten Championship against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kind of a big deal.
Especially around these parts.
Also, Indiana playing basketball right now.
Reminds me of the doubleheaders we used to do with Pacers and Colts sometimes. Go from one stadium to the next.
Burkle on the drive with the right hand and got it to go.
It's an awesome take there by Burkle. Goes right at the heart of the Faith Christian defense, catches them off guard out of the timeout. Ava Burkle showing what she can do.
The lead 14. Burkle with 7. And can't hit it. Hayes with the rebound. Faith Christian has 9 points. Haste has 6 of them. Hayes with the basketball and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, Faith Christian really struggling to find some sort of rhythm in their offense. Looks like they might put on a bit of defensive pressure here. Try and force the turnover game in their favor.
Here's O'Brien. Look at the ball. She's got that thing on a string. My goodness. Elliott going to try it and got it.
Man, they say you can face guard O'Brien. You can try and take away the shot, but we got someone else that'll make them too. Rossville's offense is just on fire right now.
Elliott just had 2 on Thursday night. She's up to 5 and the lead 17.
That's just what this Rossville team can do to you, though. You know, you can say, all right, and that's what they did that time. They put man-to-man defense just on O'Brien. They'll find someone else to score.
Smart tries it. Off the back iron, no good. Into the hands of O'Brien. She'll kick out. Here's another 3. Off the iron twice. Hayes comes away with the rebound. all the way down Main Street and can't finish. Burkle ends up with the board. Here comes Rossville. On the break, Vanderwall, and she got that one. Struggled with that shot on Thursday.
It's exactly what I was going to say, John. She great in transition, finds her way to the hoop, couldn't get him to fall on Thursday, and great job on that. Excellent focus by Vanderwall.
Music and cut off. Here's Haste again. And Rossville is just basically telling Haste, listen, if you want to beat us, beat us. But that's it. I mean, the pressure defense from the Lady Hornets is suffocating right now. Turnaround jumper, back iron, no good, and rebound Rossville. Here we go.
Yeah, and part of it is Rossville's fine with you taking that shot. They'll give you that middle, low percentage shot, but if you give the ball to Haste in the post, they're not going to let you get much.
Working the perimeter. There's O'Brien down the lane, little hop step, and got it to go.
That is becoming her go-to move, John. I tell you what, we saw it 2 times on Thursday. An excellent little Euro step, just navigating the defense, but she is on one today.
That forces another timeout by head coach Bob Kaplinger. And well, there you go. We got the in-house. There's our producers right there. Adam Clendenning wearing the Hoosier shirt. Sean Walker with the quarter zip IU.
No doubt about who they're pulling for.
Sean will actually be down there for the game. I don't know how he scored those tickets.
He's got connections. That man, he knows everyone.
Today's game brought to you by Mulberry Telecommunications, offering high-speed fiber optic internet, streaming TV, and telephone solutions. They are a local telecommunications cooperative that has been serving Clinton and Tippecanoe counties for over 120 years. Now that they've expanded our services into Carroll County, they are excited to join your neighborhood and welcome you to their fiberhood. Learn more at www.mintel.net or call 765-296-2885. And if you're in the Rossville area, coming to you in 2026. Mulberry Telecommunications. You'll be able to get that fiber optic internet, the TV, the telephone solutions coming to a Rossville city near you. 30-9.
They opened this one up quick there in the second quarter, and Faith Christian only with 2 points in the quarter.
The 9 points, 6 of them have come from their leading scorer, Joanna Haste. But the game plan, just like it was against North White, eliminate the best player and you got a chance. Up ahead, good look. Elliott able to finish. O'Brien doing everything, found her teammate, Allie Elliott. She's up to 7, and the lead is 23-2.
Look, I'm not too big to admit when I'm wrong. I thought it'd be a little bit tougher to slow down Joanna Haste and really take her out of the game for Rossville, but they have proven me wrong and just basically neutralized her.
Haste, what she does best, she's able to dribble drive. She's up to 8. And the lead back down to 21. Coming up on a minute 30 left in the first half.
She's wide open.
And Allie Elliott couldn't get the finish. But once again, the combination of O'Brien down to Elliott. And that'll send the junior forward to the free throw strike.
Just a great heads-up play by O'Brien, as well as Elliott. That's one thing I love about this Rossville team is they're not just trying to run to their spots and get into the set. They can read the defense, read the situational basketball that's in front of them, and make the right plays.
Elliott already up to 8 points in this first half. O'Brien leading the way with 11. And that's 9. Today's game brought to you by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling. Wampler's is a place where recycling always makes sense. Please call Wampler's at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948. The last time my Cleveland baseball team won a World Series. Haste with the mid-range jumper, the lost art of the mid-range jumper, and she's in double digits with 10.
And that's fine with Rossville. They say, hey, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us with those mid-range jumpers. It's those tough shots to make all the time. Joanna Haste there finding the bottom of the net, though.
That's Cadence Roby, who got in the book on Thursday in a 5-point win. She got a bucket at the buzzer in the fourth quarter. The young lady wanted to get in the book that night.
She might have had a little bit of a conversation with Coach Jacoby after that one.
There might have been a discussion somewhere around there. I won't make the complete reference, but all I can think is Lou Brown talking to Willie Mays Hayes after the bucket catch in Major League. If you want the reference, go back and watch it. You'll understand where I'm coming from.
I'm not too old to get that one. Or excuse me, too young.
No,
I get it.
In the paint, and it was poked away.
25
seconds, and there comes a basketball in favor of the Hornets. Elliott with the basketball. Roby thought about it, tried to go down low to Addie Gurgili, now into the contest for head coach Jennifer Jacoby. The Indiana Hall of Famer, Jennifer Jacoby. Also a legend on the Rossville Lady Hornets basketball team. 10 seconds.
Illegal screen. .9 left on the clock.
And the Eagles got to go. They got to put this up. And couldn't get a shot off. Well, in a quarter in the first, that was relatively close. The Hornets explode offensively in the second. Find themselves up 21. We'll take a break. We'll come back for halftime with some first half analysis. You're watching Rossville and Faith Christian on the ISC Sports Network.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Day & Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day & Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
Welcome back to the campus of Faith Christian High School, Lafayette, Indiana. It is our halftime show presented by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. Kristen, we had an expectation coming into this one, but boy, are these Rossville Lady Hornets fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, they're an incredibly entertaining team to watch, and part of it is the advantage we talked about them having it. They're just so deep. They score in waves, and if you take away one, they've got two or three others ready to go ahead and finish. So, an excellent display of offensive power by Rossville. But, I mean, credit them on the defensive end, too. They are really making it difficult for Faith Christian to get into any sort of offensive rhythm and to kind of run the sets that they typically do.
Rossville, it's the balanced scoring. Last game, it was Victoria Vanderwall that had some trouble getting things going. But this time, in a surprising mode, is that Addie Gorbett has yet to get in the scorebook, but Vanderwall's got 2. Elliott's got 9. Mallory O'Brien leading all scores with 11. Burkle's got 7. And then Adeline Farley with 5. So that balanced scoring. But going back to our original point, Joanna Hayes, they know that they have to collapse on number 31, and she's done exactly what she needs to do. She's up to 9 points, but out of 13, what are they going to do?
Yeah, right now the piece of that's missing to get Haste some of those looks is the two-man game with Music. You've got to find that high ball screen, free her up, and either Music's got to get downhill or Haste has to pop out to some of those mid-range jumpers we saw her make in the first half. That's fine, but they've got to find something more than just the one-dimensional playing the ball to Haste in the post.
We come back, we'll take a quick break. We'll get to some first half highlights. You're watching Faith Christian and Rossville on the ISC Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby, yo. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Some first half highlights brought to you by Mulberry Telecommunications, the best gig in town.
Yeah, and it was Rossville getting off to a hot start there. Elliott on the block. And then Faith Christian trying to battle back in. We saw Kaya Stillings knock down that 3 early, but that was about it from behind the arc for Faith Christian. Rossville again just finding whatever opening it is that the Faith Christian Eagles defense is giving them. And Mallory O'Brien just following up her Thursday performance with another excellent one in that first half. We saw Adeline Farley there finding some luck from the three-point line as well, and then driving into the paint. Gets the and one. It was just an impressive display by Rossville. O'Brien again, if you give her a window, she's going to shoot it. And she has been on fire tonight. Going back the other way, a few moments of success there for Faith Christian, trying to find Joanna Haste in that transition game. Great awareness by her on the block. Again, the shot fake frees herself up for an easy lay-in, but it was then back to Burkle there. Bit of a quiet first half, but again, Rossville offense so good at just finding the open player and taking what they give you. Again, O'Brien from behind the line. And it was Burkle going downhill, gets the foul, and one. She's pumped about it, as was Rossville.
What's really impressive about this Rossville team is they're so effective on the three-point line, pulls the defense forward, and able to take those driving lanes. We'll take another break. We come back. We'll have some halftime adjustments between Coach Bob Kaplinger and Jennifer Jacoby. It's Faith Christian in Rossville on the ISC Sports Network.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Frankfurt Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Some halftime adjustments have to be made by head coach Bob Kaplinger, and some will be made by Jennifer Jacoby, presented by JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove.
Yeah, I think, for Faith Christian, obviously right away, you've got to pick it up on the defensive end. You're getting dominated on the boards offensively and a little bit defensively, but can you use that advantage to try and get back into this game? I think if you're Rossville, I've got no notes right now. They're doing a great job of finding the open player, finding the open shot, taking good shots, and not giving Faith Christian anything easy on the defensive end.
We'll take one more break, and then when we come back, 16 more minutes of basketball between the Faith Christian Eagles and the Rossville Lady Hornets on the ISC Sports Network.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Jokes from our production team inside the booth as we approach this second half of basketball. John Natali and Kristen Hazley. Happy holidays, everybody. The first official holiday weekend of December. The sixth door of the Advent calendar has been opened today, and Rossville flew out of it.
When do I start wearing my ugly sweater for games?
A week ago.
Oh, okay, well, I got a couple, so.
So do I.
Get them on the rotation.
If I get another studio game, just watch out. You're going to have to put sunglasses on.
I'm going to have to.
I am in the holiday spirit.
I'm going to have to, dampen the bells so there's not
It's all
background
right.
noise.
If your sweater doesn't light up, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, I got two that light up. Don't you worry.
No, fantastic. We are underway in the second half. Ball tipped around. Hayes comes up with it. Let's see if they can get the momentum early. Good take from Joanna Hayes. She's got a dozen.
Yeah, fresh out of the locker room. See if they've got some renewed energy here. Looks like Hayes got herself a nice breath there, and she's already off to a hot start this half.
Ball poked away.
Ooh, travel.
Elliott fell down. Ball pops away. Hayes tries to track it down. She does. Here's Music. She'll get it up top. Now the swing. Stillings. Off the iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Music tries it. Off the front iron, no good. Haste with it. Stillings in the paint. Throws it up.
Oh.
And out of nowhere, Ava Burkle said no.
We talked about Music getting downhill at halftime, but we forgot to mention that Burkle will be right there for any weak shots that go up.
Hayes thinking about it against Allie Elliott. And now the pace slows down. Hayes going to try it. Left it way short, just skimmed the rim. And here comes O'Brien. Elliott. Around the rim, no good. Burkle with the rebound. Goes up strong with the right. And that's what's impressive about Ava Burkle. A true lefty. But she can go to her right hand, makes her extremely dangerous. She's got 9, the lead back up to 19.
Yeah, Burkle and Gorbit, versus Haste and Bolton. We haven't, heard a lot this evening from Bolton, but someone that really can play the post with her.
Downhill, O'Brien, Vanderwall on the floor, and that's going to go against Grayson Music.
And Vanderwall just gets her in the air with a great shot fake here. Yep. Can't go into the shooter quite like that. It will be on the floor, but great shot fake by Vanderwall.
In the paint. Turnaround jumper by Burkle. Left it short. And here comes Music. Stillings. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Elliott. Ball poked around, and O'Brien comes up with it. But there is Haste on the strip away. Ran into some traffic, but still powered it up.
Yeah, that's an impressive finish there by Hayes. She ran into 3 Rossville defenders. I didn't think she had a way to get it up, but she did and made it.
O'Brien with the basketball. Good look to Elliott down low, and it's going to go to the line.
Great find by Mallory O'Brien. And again, it's the court awareness and the high basketball IQ from Rossville. Just seeing how high that Faith Christian defense is playing and finding Allie Elliott backdoor. Brilliant pass by Mallory O'Brien.
Today's game brought to you by Mulberry Telecommunications, offering high-speed fiber optic internet, streaming TV, and telephone solutions. Their local telecommunications cooperative has been serving Clinton and Tippecanoe counties for over 120 years. Now that they have expanded the services into Carroll County, they are excited to join your neighborhood and welcome you to their fiber herd. Learn more at www.mintel.net or call them 765-296-2885. And in 2026, Rossville will get the service of Mulberry Telecommunications. Elliott was able to complete the three-point play. She's got a dozen. Looks like that's going to be on Victoria Vanderwall.
An interesting wrinkle here for the Faith Christian offense. You saw Music there kind of cutting through that backline zone there. Well done, gets the trip call, but that's something they didn't have in the first half. It was a lot of cutting and slashing through that Rossville defense.
The lead 22. Haste working the block, double teamed. Nowhere to go, but up and under. Couldn't finish it, though. Good footwork from Joanna Haste. Just missed the bunny.
Yeah, it's great work by Joanna Haste there, just trying to muscle her way through the double team. But again, it goes back to that double team's going to be there. I like the mentality from Haste saying, all right, we got to score, we got to score. That's one, she gets to the basket. Impressive on her, but is there someone open for a better shot?
Traveling violation. The Faith Christian basketball. Won a few mistakes by the Hornets in this one. Music to inbounds. Haste comes all the way back, and she'll control it. Now Music. Over the timeline, into the forecourt. Down low to Haste, and a push-off by Haste.
Yeah, you saw Haste and Music there trying to go with the two-man game up top. Haste goes down to post, and looks like just got Vanderwall a little bit hard there on the post up. Be an offensive foul on Haste.
And that's the 4th team foul of the quarter. Rossville could take advantage. Next foul, they'll be in the bonus. Here's Elliott on the double team, poked away. It'll stay with Rossville.
Yeah, Haste chasing there, trying to get the trap. Could be something else they're trying to do to force that turnover game on Rossville.
Elliott on turnaround, just a little heavy off the back iron. And here comes Faith Christian. Working against Burkle. Here's Liz Bryan. Now back to Haste. Music, Vanderwall, pocket. Tried to go down low, ball on the ground. Rossville basketball. Victoria Vanderwall comes away with it, and here comes O'Brien. Down low. Oh, they're going to leave her open. Bad idea.
Oh.
My goodness.
She's putting on a shooting clinic this afternoon.
Sabrina Ionescu moonlights as Mallory O'Brien during the day.
Interesting location to pick for her, but you cannot leave O'Brien open like that. She's going to make you pay, and honestly, just making a name for herself, the freshman is.
The lead, the largest it's been at 25. Gorbett got a hand on it, and it'll stay with Faith Christian. 3:26.
It's worth noting, both point guards, you talk about O'Brien as well as Music, doing a nice job handling the ball, but it's always amazing to me when we watch Mallory O'Brien play. She's almost like a veteran point guard. You would be so shocked to find out she's a freshman.
You think Coach Jacoby's happy to have her for the next 3 years?
Yeah. She's sleeping easy at night. I'll tell you that.
Just truly something to build off of.
Well, and she's so good at creating. We've talked about the basketball IQ, and there's some teams, and this is a great example of it. Faith Christian knows what works for them, and they try and do that every single game. You look at Rossville and O'Brien at the point guard position, she's much better at reading the court and taking what the defense is giving them.
Hayes with the basketball, double team. Music on the dribble drive. Up top, Smart, back iron no good. Good rebound from Liz Bryan, but then the ball poked away, and Gorbett ended up with it. Here comes O'Brien. Here's a 3 ball. Left it long. But Taylor Hill got it, and her foot was on the line.
Bummer. She grabbed that ball and was like, oh, no.
You saw in the foreground there, even though her Hornets are up 25, Coach Jennifer Jacoby coaching like it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. She never stops teaching her student athletes. Here's a 3. Off the iron, no good. Smart comes away with the basketball. On the push, Taylor Hill, and they'll set it back up top just on the logo. 2:30 left in the third. Haste, good dribble drive. Joanna Haste is impressive.
Oh, yeah, she's impressive for sure. And, that's that move right there, taking on a few defenders, trying to get downhill into the paint. Didn't see a ton from her in the first half. She was just kind of posting up almost too close to the rim, not giving herself a lot of room to work like she did there.
3 ball off the iron. And Vanderwall was looking at that state championship girls soccer banner up there. She kicked it around a little bit. Faith Christian, your 2024 1A state champions in girls soccer. The lead 23. It's been as high as 25 as we're under the 2-minute mark in the third. Hayes tries a 3 off the side of the backboard, no good. Gorbett gets a rebound, and O'Brien comes away with it. Splits a double team, working against Haste. Oh, good look down low. That just looked like a little floater from Daniel Jones to Michael Pittman. Hit her right in stride, and she went up, got fouled, but Burkle will go to line for 2.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by Burkle there. She gets the inside position on the defender, but it's Julia Smart there in the middle of that zone for Faith Christian that needs to almost read that, drop back a little bit. They're giving that ball up on a lot of trips down the court.
Tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining the yard? Let them take care of it. JXN Stump Solutions got the equipment and experience to get the job done right, offering 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard, all at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 765-242-9523 for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. And a block by Burkle against Haste.
Let's talk about, just how impressive the Rossville defense has been. Not only denying some of those shots, double teaming on Hayes, but they have not fouled.
Hayes for 3. Off the iron, no good. She's been struggling behind the arc, and you can see that number 31 is absolutely winded.
Yeah, and that's been, kind of their Achilles heel most of this season is if you make her work on defense, and you see her grabbing her jersey there, she needs a breather. She'll probably have to finish out this quarter, but when you make her work defensively, limits what she can do offensively.
Got the steal there. 45 ticks left in the third. Smart thought about it. Music in the corner. Autumn Pascal working against Music, under 30. Here's the 3 ball. And got it. Julia Smart gets on the board.
That's a nice sight for the Faith Christian Eagles. Not a lot of success from behind the arc tonight. Good to see that one go in for Julia Smart.
Good ball movement. Baseline jumper no good. Smart flies in for the rebound. 5 seconds. Eagles got to go. 3 ball. Music at the buzzer, no good. Rossville keeps it. A 20-point plus advantage. We'll go to fourth quarter. 8 more minutes of basketball The Rossville Lady Hornets, 21 points over the Faith Christian Eagles on the ISC Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, entrance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Today's game brought to you by the Frankfurt Eagles. Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfurt Eagles offer something for everyone. For more info on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfurt. Also brought to you by Dangano Funeral Home. Today's game is brought to you by Dangano Funeral Home with locations in Frankfurt, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Dangano Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more info on their services and community involvement, please visit dangano.com. Dangano Funeral Homes, where they put family first. John Natali, Kristen Hazley on a, I guess you might call it a heat wave, a 30-plus degree Saturday afternoon.
For us recently, yes.
But the intensity of heat going to pick up in the Big Ten Championship game later tonight at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yes,
Indiana Hoosiers and the Ohio State Buckeyes.
They'll just be hoping someone on the field can get as hot as Mallory O'Brien has been this afternoon.
Not possible. Not possible.
It's just so impressive to watch this Rossville team. You know, if we haven't mentioned tempo much, but obviously Faith Christian more comfortable in the half-court offense like we see them here. In Rossville, you know, first opportunity, they're looking to play that transition game. They're looking to find some streaking players down the court. But again, it's just the high IQ and the court awareness to find the open players for Rossville that's so impressive.
Number 4, Sophie McCain, and number 21, Reese Harmon on the floor now for head coach Bob Kaplinger and the Faith Christian Eagles.
Yeah, you see Reese Harmon there, number 21, one of the taller players on the court, kind of right up there with Burkle, only a freshman there, so probably a bit of a raw talent, someone Faith Christian is going to be really, really focused on developing over the next year or so.
There's Harmon, good look underneath, but couldn't finish. And here comes Rossville, Bryan with the basketball. They get it to her, down low. In the pocket, here's a 3-ball, left it short. Tracks down the rebound is Farley. Now they work the near side, down low. Ends up in the hands of Farley and got the friendly roll.
Oh, man, Liz Bryan gets stuck under the hoop for Faith Christian. Rossville had 2 options down there. You see it kind of go through the hands of Burkle. And not terrible defense, probably a little bit of encroachment there, and that's where she gets the foul. But again, she gets left alone there with 2 Rossville Hornets.
Farley couldn't get the free throw. Burkle got the rebound. But Burkle couldn't finish. But a turnover, it was a travel on Sophie McCain, so the ball stays on the baseline of Rossville, up 23.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Good look down low, and Gorbett is going to get a chance to go to the line for the three-point play, and that's her first 2. So all the starters have scored for Rossville.
Yeah, and Gorbett, yeah, so you heard me say, uh-oh. Saw Music and Smart both stepping out to the three-point line. Instantly, Gorbett knew I can roll to the basket and be wide open. The Faith Christian defense a little late in rotating over, and she'll get the bucket and go to the line.
Kaya Stillings re-enters for Faith Christian. The lead 25. This free throw could make it 26, and she does, and that's the largest lead of the contest.
And this is not the first time Rossville has gone on to beat a team like this. I mean, they have been impressive this season in terms of, you know, going on these scoring runs and really limiting what the opposing offenses can do.
Smart tries it. Off the backboard, no good. Farley comes up with the rebound, and here comes Burkle. kick it back out up top. Good look down low to Gorbett. Burkle thought about it.
Again.
What a look down low. My goodness, the two-man basketball has been phenomenal.
Yeah, Burkle there to Gorbett, and again, any miscommunication from Faith Christian on defense, or from any team at this point, Rossville has seen it. Rossville knows that miscommunication is going to leave us an opportunity, and that's twice that they've found that backdoor wide open cut.
Joanna Hayes makes her way to the scores table. That ball almost out of bounds. Now the Eagles with it. Music on the drive. Gets around pass. Good look underneath. That's good basketball.
Yeah, and
Julia Smart puts it in.
That's what we needed to see from Grayson Music, earlier on this game, is taking some defenders on, getting downhill, driving in the paint, because you see there, Rossville's got to rotate over to stop you, and that's where Music is really good, is setting the table for some of those other players. But again, we didn't see her do a lot of this in the first half, driving baseline and finding the open player on the other side.
Today's game brought to you by Rossville Schools. At Rossville, they rank #1 in safety, lead the county in academics, and have achieved remarkable success in the athletic, agricultural, and fine arts programs. Come see why Rossville Schools is #1 across the board in and around the community. Visit rssd.k12.in.us for more info, or call them at 765-379-2990 and set up an on-site visit. Gorbett sinks the first. She's up to 6 after being held scoreless in the first half. And in and out. Couldn't get the back end of the free throw. And Coach Bob Kaplinger calls a timeout. We'll keep it here. Today's game brought to you by Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They offer free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests and prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointment assistance, smoking or vaping cessation, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, safe sleep, car seat, and newborn care education. Call Libby at 765-659-6063 for more information. We are not done tonight on the ISC Sports Network. Kristen, you will be here with Rick Johnston. I'll be over at Frankfort to watch some hot dogs basketball.
Nothing like it.
As they host the Western Panthers.
That'll be a good one. Little Clinton County derby.
Of course, the famous arena in which Frankfort plays at. Home of the Western Dolphins and Shaq and Cleveland Cavaliers legend Chris Mills. He was on the other team, Sean. Well, we have got ourselves a brilliant display of basketball from the Rossville Lady Hornets this after. They have put it together on every facet on the court.
Yeah, and I mean, throughout the rest of this season, Rossville is just going to be one of those teams that other teams are going to have to prepare for. I mean, they're a balanced veteran group, multiple players every night scoring in double figures, and to boot a freshman point guard that is putting up some impressive numbers early on in her career.
The lead 27. This is the largest it's been. In the corner. Elliott left it short and tried to save it. Was Adeline Farley to no avail. It'll be Faith Christian basketball. 4:45 left in the fourth. Johanna Hayes has had a great ball game. But Faith Christian has 24 points, and Joanna Hayes has 67% of those points with 16.
And that was always going to be their Achilles heel against it seemed like Rossville's so good at taking away what you do best offensively. And so if you're prepping for Rossville coming up, you better have a plan B, and a pretty good one, because defensively they have just been stifling opponents.
Down low to Haste. Oh,
great
good
move.
Footwork. Got Gorbett in a blender. And Joanna Haste up to 18.
Yeah, it's a great move. Face one way, gets Gorbett moving, and able to go back the other way. Nice, easy lay-in. And again, if you leave her one-on-one, that's what she'll do to you, but we haven't seen that throughout the afternoon. A lot of double teams, sometimes even triple teams on Haste in the post.
There's O'Brien. On the elbow, skip pass to Farley in the corner. Working against a double team. Somebody's open. Now in the post. Turnaround with the right, no good. And that's going to be a foul. That'll go against Julia Smart. She got tangled up. Oh, the other way they go.
Yeah, I saw the referee pointing that way. I think you're right. I think the foul would have been on Smart. A little bit of a crooked box out, if you will. Felt a little bit like an arm bar at one point.
The Rossville faithful didn't like it. Down low, Hayes got tangled up. And that's an odd jump ball. You don't see that often. Addie Gorbett had the basketball behind Hayes.
Yeah, it didn't go over the back, though. I mean, it's the right call. It's a clean jump ball. You're right, though. You don't see it very often that post player gets two hands on the ball in front of him.
O'Brien straight away. Missed it. My goodness, what is going on? Up top. On the skip pass. Here's another three. And missed everything. Ball pops around, and here comes the Eagles. Up ahead. And gonna get it to go. Kaya Stillings stuck with it. Able to get the 2 points in the basket, and she'll go to the line for the three-point play.
Yeah, and how about this? We haven't seen Faith Christian in transition a lot, but credit Kaya Stillings there on the block, clean catch, and goes at both defenders. Focuses through the contact and able to finish the lay-in, takes one from the line.
Stillings looking for point number 6. And she gets it. Now a little bit of full court pressure. And Russell breaks it easy. There's Gergili, who's in the contest now. O'Brien going to try it again. And she's missed twice in a row. Coach Jacoby, get her out. O'Brien's missed her last 3. The lead 22. 3 ball. Left it way high. It'll be out of bounds, and will be Rossville basketball. Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. They provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
You talked about handles. There's O'Brien just weaving in and out of the Faith Christian defenders. A little bit off target on that final pass for the layup, but again, displaying some of the ball handling skills the freshman has.
Music with the basketball. Under 2 to play. And Julia Smart, another three-pointer. She's got 8.
Yeah, if they make some of those in the first quarter, second quarter, we could be looking at a completely different game. But, we saw them taking some of those shots, just not able to find the bottom of the net until really this fourth quarter.
Roby tried to get it to Gergili down low.
Yeah, we saw this from Julia Smart quite a few times in the first half. Wasn't able to make it, but that one finding the bottom of the net for 3 points for her.
Skip pass in the corner, now down low. The handoff, little jumper, going to get it off the glass. Rebound Smart. Here come the Eagles, up ahead. Stillings off the iron, no good. And back and forth we go. Rossville with the basketball. Brian will bring it across the timeline. Under 1:30. There's O'Brien with the basketball, coming up on a minute. Oh, a strip away. Stillings. And puts it up.
Yeah, it's been, honestly, not a bad supporting cast performance by Faith Christian. Just a little bit too late, I would say.
Well, it hasn't been under 20 for a long time. Faith Christian putting in the effort, playing all 32 minutes of basketball, as you would expect from a Bob Kaplinger team. Got it down to 17, minute 3 left. It's going to go in favor of Rossville, but give Faith Christian credit for playing this full contest.
Yeah, I think they've shown some nice things in this fourth quarter. Picked up the defensive effort a little bit. kind of stifled that Rossville transition as well. Playing a little bit better in this fourth quarter, something to build on as well.
With under a minute, it's Cadence Roby time. Number 22. Actually, got to wait till we get down to 10 seconds and watch out for 22. That's Pascal with the basketball. And right now, Rossville just content to work this around the perimeter.
And again, this could potentially be the fourth game that Rossville doesn't allow more than 34 points. They held North White to 32, held Bethesda Christian to just 13, and then 33 versus Clinton Prairie. So for as much as, this is about their average scoring-wise offensively, but defensively, nothing for Faith Christian to really hang their head on because, they've been doing it to everyone all season.
The Rossville Lady Hornets going to improve to 8-0, and Faith Christian is going to drop the 500 to 3-3, and there's your final. Rossville 51-34 on the road against the Faith Christian Hornets. Welcome to our post-game show brought to you by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. And from start to finish, Christian, it was all Rossville. Got to give credit to Faith Christian. They hung in there. They didn't stop fighting. A lot of credit to Joanna Haste. A little bit below her average, but still put in 18 points and only to 34. So basically 50% of the scoring from the junior forward, Joanna Haste. But, Kristen, we've seen them twice now in the fact of 2 days. Had a quick turnaround to play on Thursday. Tonight, they didn't miss a beat.
No, not at all. And that's something that's really nice about the depth that Rossville has is, you could have someone like, and we haven't seen it, but you could have someone like Mallory O'Brien having an off night from behind the arc, and they don't lose much there. The Hornets are so good at pivoting their offensive point, we'll call it, point of attack, that if you take away one option, they're going to find two or three others and make you pay.
It's our player of the game, brought to you by the Frankfurt Eagles. Couple of choices for the Rossville Lady Hornets, but today I think we're going to go with number 24, Allie Elliott. She had a great ball game.
Yeah, you said it. Could have been a number of players, but I think Allie Elliott really rose to the occasion. She put on, I would say, the best well-rounded performance, most physical performance. You see her there making some shots from down on the block, making some from behind the arc, and here getting out in transition. Just really, again, another player with the high basketball IQ. As you see her sneaking there, back door, able to lay it in with the contact. And just one of those players, we talk about Rossville scoring in waves. She's one of those waves, John.
Rossville will try to make it 8-0 this upcoming Tuesday against the Lewis Cats Kings. And Faith Christian will look to try to get back on track. They'll be home right in this gym against the Western Boone Stars on Monday, December 8th. Tonight's game was brought to you in parts by Dangendel Funeral Home, putting family first, by Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Mulberry Telecommunications, your local hometown fiber provider. By Rossville Consolidated Schools, achieve, learn, lead, and inspire. By the Frankfurt Eagles Post 976, people helping people. And by the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. On behalf of a broadcast partner, the great Kristen Hazley, and our entire ISC Sports Network crew, I'm John Natale. We want to thank you for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. Your final from Faith Christian. It is the Rossville Lady Hornets 51, the Faith Christian Eagles 34. Enjoy the Big Ten Championship, everybody. It should be a good one, and we'll see you next time on the ISC Sports Network.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate.